folks, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing gummy pan again, and I've already cut out a couple of bits of the things that I'm going to use. So I'm not tidied up yet. So this was some shaving foam that I did, the shaving foam technique I did, and I added some alcohol inks into it, swirled it around and then popped it on my card. And then this is what it was like when it was dried. So today I've got the two frogs. I've got the larger frog and the smaller frog and the pools or ripples. And I've also got this which came out of the last year's advent calendar. So I've got that as well. So what I propose to do is I've already cut out my frogs from the background because I had another one because I thought they would look quite nice, that colour, and I will try and bring their eyes and stuff to life. And I've got my 6x6 piece of paper. I've got this piece here which is a piece of silk and weave Syntego paper, A4 white linen, which I've cut to 5 3/4 by 3 1/2, and this is going to be in the middle, along the middle like this. So this particular die cuts into the card, so I want to cut into basically sort of probably the middle, but slightly down, I think, from the top. So I'm just going to do that. So the camera is probably going to shake a bit because my machine's still on this table. I have to try and work out a way off. If it will go through, that would be even better. That's it. I thought I'd try and work out and have a wee table next to me, which would possibly work for the die cut machine, but it doesn't particularly matter. Right, I've done that. So you'll see what I mean by it cuts into the card and kind of leaves that. I could cut that out if I wanted, but I don't want to. So I want to do something with this bit that's come out the centre. So pop that onto here, and I want to use the ripple, the bigger ripple, because these cut into the cardstock. So I'm now going to pop that in there and put that back through the machine, and that will make what I want it to make. So I'll have the imprint of the ripple, and I can stick that into the centre. Come on, machine. It's not playing ball today. It's probably because I'm using a different hand. I usually obviously use my right hand, but it's my left hand. So let's just squeak it back out. Move it up slightly. So this then cuts into it. It kind of looks like a wood grain as well. So what I thought I would do is I'd put this onto foam tape, and then I'd fix that back in. But before I do that, I want to colour it in with something. So I've got some new inks from Catherine Puller. I just wanted to try them. They're just these wee little mini ones. So this one's called Oh Boy. So if I can get into them, I can try this. So these are dye inks, these ones. So just fancied trying them to see what they were like. So I'm just going to kind of push that across there, And then I think I'm going to get my blending brush and just blend it a bit as well. Well, maybe I can't. I should have thought of that. I'm just going to just do this again. Just cover it with that blue. There we go. It's very vibrant, isn't it? So that's a very nice colour, that indeed. Very nice. Now, so what I need to do is I've got some, where are they? I've got some wipes here that I can just wipe that away with, because I think I'll need to just pull the colour back slightly there. It's a bit too bright for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give this a wee spritz. And then pull that back with this dry, dirty cloth that I've got here. And it does a wee bit, not much, because obviously it's a dye ink. So it does very slightly. But I think that's far too bright. So I'm going to have to cut that out again with this piece. We all have the accidents. So I'll get this back in and I'll just pull that out. Now probably need to actually do this as well. So put the two back on together like that, and then I'll pop that through. So we'll be back. So I've done that and I think what I'll do is I'll just use what's on my brush to colour this, because I don't want it to be so dark. So let me just check how dark we are with a tiny little bit here. We're not really too dark at all. So we'll just go in with what's on my brush, and then what I want to do is then I'm going to, I have to put a wee bit more on. No, it's fine. It's getting there. It's definitely getting there. I suppose I could put a tiny bit more, just a little bit, not too much, because put some at that edge as well. That's better. So what I wanted to do as well now was to do a piece using that same die. So using this same die, I've just went and got blue all over my card. I can get another one here. Right, let's just make sure it's all the blues away. Put that up there, put the frogs up there, move that over, and put that in your snout. So what I wanted to do, just to make it look a wee bit more like water, was to get a piece of acetate. So that could be acetate that you've bought specially. It could be acetate from one of your cards, or it could just be a plastic cover from one of the Gummy-A-Pan, like these from one of the Gummy-A-Pan dies. So I want to just use that. Could use acetate, but I'm going to use this today. And I just want to cut this again. So I need to do it again. I should have did that the last time when I was doing the other thing. I didn't think about that. Just had this idea in my head. Right, here we go. I'm just going through now. Make sure all the other cards are fine. Let's just bring that back. And yeah, it has cut. I really just want the bit in the middle. So So I've got to make it just look a bit more water-like. Take that bit off as well. And I thought I would just pop that on top. And yeah, so you could use acetate, to say, depends what you want to do. So let's see. So we don't need this bit here, but what we need to do here is match this up. So I need to match this up, find which way it goes, which could be a bit harder than I thought. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some glue, and I'm just going to put some at the side like that, because we really don't want to see it if possible, but I will, the way that I place the frogs should help it. So find this bit again. I had it, oh, that was 2 bits because I cut out 2, didn't I? So let me see if I can find that pointy. I think that's it there. Yep, I think that goes there. So it's just to give it a different look and make it look like more of a pond than not. Okay, so then that will go through there, and this will be here, and that should work. Just thingy that down a bit more. Right, so now I'm just wondering if I should put something else underneath this, just to set it off. So I'm thinking if I cut, I suppose if I did that, you wouldn't see that because it would be hidden. Let's see what we've got up here. Or this way, it might work better this way actually. I wanted to get a lot of the colour on the side more than having the white. So let me see. Yeah, so if I bring my trimmer in and I cut just very slightly, it needs to be a really small kind of increment, I'd say, like an 1/8, a 16th, whatever you want to call it, a 16th or an 1/8. And then, let me see, so very, very small increment there. I might need to cut that down a bit more. And then the same here. I might need to cut it a bit more, but we'll go for that just now and see. So that just brings in the colour of the frogs as well. So if I pop that over there, let me just see if it sits. It just sits on there, and that's actually fine. And then if I just pop that on the top, and that goes in the middle, yeah, I think that'll work. So now I was going to put a little bit of colour around here, so I will with my alcohol pens first. So I'll pop that to the side, and I'll just put a very tiny kind of grey, so it's a bit like a muddy bit of something. Not sure what, but a bit muddy puddle or something. It's not really a puddle, but well, could be a muddy puddle, couldn't it? So do that, and then I'm going to go over it with this lighter grey. These are running out because I've used them so many times now. I do need to get I'm just not sure what pens to buy. I could get these again, but I was looking at chameleon pens, but they're so expensive. Well, I suppose if you're going to use them, and if they do kind of last, I suppose that's okay. Don't know if anybody's got any suggestions of alcohol markers. You could give me a heads up. Leave me a wee comment to say what you kind of use and what you'd recommend. There, that just gives it some kind of colour. Right, so I'm going to pop that onto foam pads, which I've got here. Just move that to the side. Where are they? Smaller ones. I did have bigger ones. Oh, here they are. They're hiding. Really want to get that. I used to have a tape roll. Oh, it's a while ago. We called it a frisbee when I used to go to. I don't know why it was called a frisbee, but perhaps because it looked a bit like a frisbee. I don't know. But when I very first did card making, and I could never find it anywhere. But I think Sticks to Anything might have one, because I looked and I saw something similar. So maybe the next time I need some foam tape, I'll go there. No, that one's not done. Now, so let's pop this on top of here as straight as we can kind of get it. Let me see. Excuse my stomach for. Oh, that's not straight. That's fine. And then all I want to do is put this in with some glue flat so that it will just stick a wee bit there. Now I need to find the right way of it going, so you can just see that it's now got that on it. So I think it might be this way that it kind of goes in. It sits in there, so it'll just sit in below that very slightly. And then the frogs, let me see, what can I do with the frogs? Maybe I could put a wee bit more green. What colour green is that? Yeah, that's it. So maybe I could put a wee bit more on the frog, just to give it a wee bit more definition. Here's the other wee one. And then just a wee bit on its back here, just kind of round. Around its eyes and arms. That's better. And then I'm going to just, oh, that doesn't even go in there, does it? And then I'm just going to pop them on as well with some foam pads. Just pop him there. And come down a bit so you can kind of see a bit better as well. And then this one on there. Maybe that's too big. I've got a smaller one actually. I should have put on. Let's see, there's some smaller ones here. That might be better. That's better. Then you won't see, because you're going to be seeing that if I had left that bigger one on. So let's just pop this one just there. And then I'm just going to pop it onto the front of the card, I think. I'll look for a wee sentiment. I mean, I could make it a smaller card. Maybe I should. Maybe it would look better smaller. So, what size do we want to make it? So that measures... What does that measure? That measures nearly 6. So 6, that's fine. By... What's this by roughly? So if I make that by 4, roughly, that'll work. Should. Yep, that'll work. That's better. Do that to just be slightly under there. Yeah, that's better. So I wonder if I can take a tiny wee slither off of this. I don't know if it will work because I'm on foam pads, but yeah, that worked fine. So I'm now going to just pop that on with some glue and then add a bit wording. I think that's quite cool. I quite like it. I'm still thinking I might have to do bit more with their eyes because you don't really see kind of their eyes that much, but I think it's fine. It's fine. Let me see, I don't really have what about a little bit of that mid grey, just the grey here, maybe just a wee bit around their eyes a wee bit just to thingy them off a bit. I don't think that made much of a difference, did it? Wonder what colour we could put to make their eyes. I put their eyes a bit yellow. This is probably way too bright, but it does kind of show them up a wee bit better than it did without. There we go. And then just looking for some nice wording. What I put? Let's see. I've got a stamp here. Let's just see. I'm just going to put, if I can find it. It says thanks. In there. I think I'm just going to put hello on it. Quite a small hello as well. So I'll just get a block. A small block. There we go. And I think I'll just pop it on there. Like that. Stop sticking to me. There we go. And I'm just going to use Twisted Citron because I like it. Because I like it. Yep. So I think I'll just pop it here. There we go. It's a bit squint now, but that's okay. And I do like to add some gems, but where's my tin gone? Here it is. So I'll just add a couple of gems and then we'll be done. And that'll be another gummy pan card. Not made gummy pan for ages, and I just thought I would do it again because I do like them. And there's my little thing. Right, let's see, I've got some wee sort of teardrop shaped ones that I got from Spellbinders, which were in a sale. So perhaps I could pop a few of them on. These were in a sale, and they're called Glossies, Cotton Candy Droplets. So I'm going to use, let me see, what ones will I use? I'm going to use the greeny ones. So, put one there, perhaps one there, and move this out the way. So in the way. And then this kind of lighter one. Get it? Oh, not quite. Just leave it. And then this other one. Don't know if that's quite the same colour. But come on, come. Doesn't want to come off, you know. I'll just put one there as well. So that's my new gummy pan card. I hope you like it, and I hope you like the idea of putting a little bit of plastic over the water to make it look a bit more realistic. So thanks to all my new subscribers, I really do appreciate it. It's great to have you here, and thanks to my existing subscribers. Keep doing the sharing, the thumbs up and the likes, and if you've not subscribed, I'd be delighted if you could. Bye for now.